weekend we have National Hare and Hound Round 3 out in Murphy, Idaho. I'm so stoked about this one. It looks like it's been raining and kind of like snowing all throughout the week, which usually means that the dirt will be pretty sweet, especially in all the sand washes, which is like my all-time favorite thing about Idaho. So I'm stoked. The club I think is put together, they say it's like 105 miles, which is gonna be a long race. I don't think we've done over 100 miles in quite a while. Hailing? Snowing? Question mark?
Not.
You guys are doing so good. My factory mechanic back there. Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, that's good. We're good. We're good.
Okay, we are down here. We've made it to the end of the bomb. It's kind of an interesting one. So we start, here's the end of the bomb. We start, it's gotta be like on the other side of this hill in a wash, and then you go like straight up a hill, and then you're just kind of like hauling all the way down here, almost all the way back to the pits, and then you make a sharp left, and then all the way back down to here to the end of the bomb, and you go into this pretty tight wash. So, I don't know. We'll see how that shakes up. I think I have a pretty decent line on the start. I think it's kind of going to depend a lot on how many bikes are there when I get my bike down there and where everyone else is lined up. Because there's like a few different lines that like aren't bad, but I'll probably end up choosing one, whatever one is least populated, to give myself the best chance. And I kind of have a line that goes up the left side of the bomb, and then my plan is to try and hang really close to the banners all the way down. It's actually really smooth, like right alongside the banners, so that is the goal. And then, I don't know, dude, this field all the way down here, it's gonna be a free-for-all. So I looked at the side of the trail in case I'm way off in the weeds. I don't really want to be, because that's when it's gonna get a little sketch, but it's probably gonna be pretty dusty, so it's gonna be hard to stay on the actual trail. So I don't know, dude, we're just gonna end up where we end up on that, and then once I hit this wash, then we'll start really assessing and coming up with a game plan. How are you feeling today?
Feeling good. It's nice and brisk this morning. I think we're ready. Rip it.
All right. Here's the vibe. Let me tell you about it. This is my bike right there. And I don't know where I'm going because I've got quite a few bushes here. I've stepped on this one, so it's probably going to be fine right there. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to end up, but hopefully not in the bushes, so I'm going to have to zigzag through them. Okay guys, so that was the end of the vlog. I kind of forgot I was making a vlog, to be honest. And my filming was like very poor the entire weekend. Especially on race morning, I feel like there was a lot going on, a lot behind the scenes that you guys didn't really get to see. And there was a lot of stress happening. I feel like that was probably one of my most stressful race mornings in a while. Just based on time stuff and trying to figure out stuff for the remote pit and then trying to get my bike on the line, but then trying to get back. It was a big mess, and so I didn't really film anything, so that's my bad, and I apologize for that, and I'll try and do better. I can't promise anything, but next time I will try to do better. So, stats for the race. We ended up doing 102 miles, and it was fun, dude. They put out a pretty fun course. I would say that there was like a few sections that kind of sucked. Like, for example, the whoops, like the straight last 10 miles of whoops coming into the pits, wasn't a fan of that, but the rest of the race, I feel like they did really good. It was a solid course. The dirt was so freaking sick. All of the sand washes, so fun. But yeah, so max speed, 73.4 miles per hour with an average speed of 30.8 miles per hour. Total moving time, 3 hours and 19 minutes. So that's how long it took me to go 102 miles. My average heart rate was 166 with a max heart rate of 187. So pretty normal. The rest of this is just kind of not really that interesting. So, yep. I don't know. I guess that's all the stats. Thanks for checking out the video. Up next weekend, we have another Hare and Hound in Jericho, Utah for the Cherry Creek National, which that one is usually pretty fast as well. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. That one is only like 2-3-ish hours from my house. So that makes it super nice. Thanks again for checking out the videos and coming back to the channel. I feel like I put like a little bit more GoPro footage in this one, so let me know if you like it. Let me know if you want to see more GoPro footage or if you are getting bored. And if you're getting bored, that's totally fine. You can say it. I'll accept it. Yep. And that's all. Bye now.